The St. Anne police have launched an investigation into the death of 32-year-old Jermaine Logan, also known as Wani and Scrapehead, a resident of Parrytown, St. Anne, who was fatally shot in the parish on Thursday night. According to reports, residents of the community heard explosions around 7:15 p.m. Shortly after, Logan was discovered with what appeared to be gunshot wounds. He was rushed to the St. Anne's Bay Hospital by residents, but was pronounced dead on arrival. The police are working to determine the circumstances surrounding the shooting and are appealing to anyone with information to come forward as they continue their investigation. The incident has left the Parrytown community in shock and mourning as authorities work to bring clarity to the tragic event.
Groundbreaking for the long-awaited Caymanas Special Economic Zone is projected before the end of the financial year, which is March 2025. This will pave the way for the undertaking of infrastructure works and the build-out of the first 30 acres. In making the announcement, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness says with geopolitical realignments towards nearshoring and friendshoring, now is the time for Jamaica to capitalize on this opportunity.
We won't be able to develop the entire Caymanas lands, but we're going to start with 30 acres, which will be developed using the Port Authority as the leader in this regard for this project. And that will be significant. In fact, it will be the anchor development for getting greater investments into Jamaica as a logistics hub.
This project falls within the government's new economic diversification growth strategy, which was unveiled by the Prime Minister on Tuesday. During that economic policy statement, he revealed that the strategy would be underpinned by 6 pillars that are designed to pivot the country to inclusive growth. Digital platform designed to connect certified skilled professionals with businesses needing their services will be launched next week. The app, Skills on Demand, is an initiative of the Heart NSTA Trust. It is being made available at a time when the government is reinforcing productivity as part of the economic growth strategy. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness says the app is the latest in a series of initiatives to ensure Jamaica has an efficient and seamless solution for accessing reliable technical workmen and women.
So now at our fingertips, we will have a new resource that gives access to the Heart Trust trained and certified persons and professionals across the island. We expect that this will improve the labor market in terms of the clearing of the labor market between persons who are seeking jobs and industries and firms that have jobs.
Dr. Holness was delivering a statement on the government's economic policy at Jamaica House Tuesday. He says targeted strategies will be put in place to improve literacy, numeracy, early childhood education, and computer literacy, and enable students to achieve those before leaving school. Technical and vocational training programs will also be strengthened, as well as investment in upskilling and reskilling the Jamaican workforce to prepare for high-value and higher-wage jobs.
We're currently working on the establishment of the Jamaica Institute of Technology in partnership with the government of India and India's National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology. This will be a game changer for creating the labor force for the industries of the future for which Jamaica must position itself.
The Jamaica Business Development Corporation, JBDC, will be launching a cosmeceutical incubator next year. Acting Chief Executive Officer of the JBDC, Harold Davis, made the disclosure in a recent JIS News interview.
Cosmeceuticals is perhaps the fastest growing industry everywhere. At Christmas in July alone, Minister, you had over 40% of the attendees being in the cosmeceutical sector industry. Some work needs to be done to get them ready for export and that type of thing. So we'll be establishing that with the assistance of JSIF, World Bank money, in 2025.
Mr. Davis says the cosmeceutical incubator will cater to the rapidly growing market for body and spa products, essential oils, and other wellness-related goods. The JBDC is also seeking to expand the use of its 4 existing business incubators. Located at the agency's Incubator Resource Center on Marcus Garvey Drive in Kingston, they serve as short-term production facilities for MSMEs in craft, fashion, essential oils, and agro-processing. The Orocabessa Bay Fish Sanctuary in St. Mary could get additional funding to expand its operations to other communities. There is a proposal currently under review by the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP, to extend the sanctuary's efforts to areas such as Trelawney and Montego Bay while supporting fishers in diversifying their livelihoods. The initiative would include training fishermen to create alternative income streams. The announcement was made during a visit by His Royal Highness Crown Prince Haakon of Norway on Tuesday. The Crown Prince, who is a UNDP Goodwill Ambassador, was on a 3-day visit to Jamaica from November 18 to 20. Since its establishment in 2010, the Orocabessa Bay Fish Sanctuary has benefited from 3 grants, totaling $250,000 under the UNDP's Global Environmental Facility Small Grants Program. Its mission is to protect Orocabessa's marine ecosystem, enhance biodiversity, and improve local livelihoods. The Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport has launched a Daddy Daycare series to strengthen the bond between fathers and their children. It was launched on Tuesday as part of International Men's Day observations with support from the Women's Centre of Jamaica Foundation and Professional Football Jamaica Limited.
We will be rolling out a series of empowerment sessions, mentorship opportunities, and capacity building activities to equip men to rise above life's challenges with resilience and purpose.
The plan is to have the Daddy Daycare series be available across the island, including Premier League clubs.
All you baby fathers and daddies, you know, have a responsibility to ensure that you create a little corner for your babies, right? And this is the launch of it. I want to be able to visit the parishes and the various Premier League base and see you have a daddy daycare corner, right?
Nice.
So today we're saying to you, we expect you to take care of the babies.
The launch took place during the International Men's Day Forum held at the Pegasus Hotel. The government stands with the Jamaican press and recognized their importance to ensuring accountability and transparency within the society, says Information Minister Senator Dr. Dana Morris Dixon. She made the pronouncement during a recent church service marking National Journalism Week.
I know that the government is committed to freedom of the press. The press should be allowed to do their work. They are a valuable institution in our country. There is no place in our country for any attacks on the media or threats to the media.
At the same time, the minister is encouraging members of the public to critically assess their sources of information and remain committed to the truth when discerning what to believe.
I say to you, be careful of what you are consuming. Be very careful. And in our democracy, and the theme this morning is about our democracy, our freedom to choose, either me or Raymond, but we like each other, so it's okay. That's what we've got. We have a democracy where you can freely choose who your leaders are, and a place where you have accountability, a free press that can write anything. And
National Journalism Week, which runs until November 25, is being observed under the theme Media Power, Shaping Democracy, or Serving Hidden Agendas.
A chilling discovery in the Friendship District of Clarendon has left residents in shock after a farmer was found dead, reportedly mauled by a cow. The deceased has been identified as 64-year-old Leroy Prince, a well-known farmer in the community. His lifeless body was discovered in bushes around 6:30 p.m. on Thursday with severe